Hey, it's Ubu, and today we're playing more Dreamcore. We're revisiting the Playrooms level because of a recent update where they added some music, some visual improvements, some changes to the maze area, updating the game to Unreal Engine 5.6, and some just general fixes and optimization and whatnot. So we're going to check it out again and see if those changes are noticeable or not. And if you're not familiar with Dreamcore, it's a psychological horror game that focuses on the eerie beauty of liminal space. It's developed by Montralis, and it's published by Tlon Industries, and you can find the game on Steam. And if you're not familiar with my channel, at the end of the video I will review the game, share my general thoughts, give it my final judgment, and I will have timestamps in the description. Now, since I already reviewed this level, I'm just going to share mostly general thoughts at the end, maybe not do a full-blown breakdown review like I did previously, so that's what you can expect this time around. Anyways, I guess we'll go ahead and hit continue, or maybe play level and start over and see what's up. It did announce the release date for the hotel level as well. It's November 14th, I believe, if I have that correct. So I'm looking forward to playing that here real soon. So anyways, we'll go ahead and hit play on the Playrooms. So Playrooms, we're going to do new game. I had a save state for some reason. I guess the autosave or whatever. Beware of the sounds around you. Patience and observation are key. I'm a little off today, but... we'll get through it. I really got the filters cranked up this time, so it should look as intended. Where I have the VHS filter and everything on. I guess I didn't have that on before. I don't remember. So yeah, you need to find the 4 generators, which are associated with different colors. And I guess we'll go ahead and look around some. Okay, let's see. Let's see the sky room. Oh, you still need the keys. Okay. Good to know. It's still pretty quiet. I don't remember where any of the keys are either, but... or maybe I'll just happen to remember as we play. I really like this game. I think it's a lot of fun. I said I would play it this week, so that's what we're doing. Notice my computer fans are definitely cranked up. This first area is enormous, by the way. It's deceptively large. This level in general is probably the biggest level. I mean, Dream Pools is pretty big too. I guess it depends. It's all relative. Because Dream Pools, like, has basically like 2 levels on top of each other. And then Eternal Suburbia is fairly linear in comparison, in my opinion. You go through all the different houses, and once you find your way to the outside of the map, and as you progress, it just becomes a lot more linear as you go through the game. So it's just thinking out loud. So yeah, I don't remember where anything is in this game. I'm fairly certain there was a key, like, right at the very beginning, and I may have made a grave mistake going so deep into this already. But I hear music. Okay. Where is that coming from? Boy, this is bright. Woof. Okay. I want to find out where that music's coming from. Let's make a circle and... I'm a little confused. Ooh. Okay, go to the door. Oh, here we go. This is the castle room. Okay. Yeah, I definitely must have had some of these filters turned off the first time because it did not look like this. This definitely gives it a far better sort of immersion, I guess. Since the focus is like it being found footage, so. Okay, let's go this way. Okay. Fortunately, I haven't found any of the keys yet. Still haven't figured out where that music is coming from. There's an arrow on the wall. Okay, well, we're back at the beginning. Nice. Alrighty then. If I'm not mistaken, there's a key pretty close to, unless they're procedurally generated. I don't remember if that's the case or not. Okay, here's the red door. I was kind of mixed on the idea of the keys being removed. And the only reason that is because the keys encourage you to look through this level rather than just run for the colored doors. But I don't know, at the same time, I've been thinking about it. The keys are also... They also kind of hinder your progression. Like, if the idea is to explore... Right, okay. Like, people will probably already do that while looking for the doors. Makes me wonder. I don't think it would be a bad thing if it was an option. I mean, that's pretty much that solves everything. You can't figure it out, just make it an option. Just think about it, like... Of course it depends on the developer's vision. That's what really matters, but... At the same time, for the player, needing to look around for potentially hours for keys can probably wear people's patience very thin. I think it took me probably a couple hours to beat this level. First time. There's a table around here somewhere that's got a key on it, and I can't seem to remember where it is. Near the beginning. Like, you'll walk into a room and then it'll just be there on a table. Also found one near, like, some spiral stairs. Okay, let's go over here. There is some speakers up on the wall now, too, I see. Okay. Okay. I remember this room. It's got the squares and the circles. Let's go up in here then. Okay. I definitely really like the use of color in this level. Okay, here's the red hallway. Definitely still have missed a key somewhere. And the game visually is really solid, like the level itself. Just the different assets and everything used throughout. I feel like I'm talking more than usual, but... Okay, here's another one of the rooms. I called it this. I think it's called the Sky Room. That's what I called it, or something like that. That's where you need to go for one of the generators, just like the castle room. Okay, here we go. See what I mean, though? I've been running around for a minute. I've yet to find one of these keys. Not sure how these arrows are helping either. Okay, it looked kind of like one of these rooms. You'd walk in, there'd be like a table. I've yet to find that. It's been a minute since I played this level, so I'm really excited for the hotel level as well. Okay, let's... We already were in here. Go up here. The music stopped playing. Unless we're too far away from it, but I mean, we were just near some speakers, so... Yeah, I'm not sure. The reason I complained about it... That's not really a complaint, it's more a critique, I guess, but... I've spent many, many hours playing this game between all the different levels. And this level stood out to me as, I think, being one of the more visually pleasing ones. But in general, between all three levels, just hearing yourself running around, for some reason, started to get to me a little bit. Dreampool's has got a lot of ambience in it and different key locations. Okay. Boy, I've yet to see a key. I don't know. Like I said, I'm mixed on it. I think it would just... Oh, here's Friend. I think it would just benefit from having a little bit more ambience, a little bit more atmospheric music and whatnot. It's weird. Huh, what room is that? So it looks like the arrows are just there to guide me back here. Which I'm okay with. First time I played this, it took me a really long time to get back to the beginning. Which isn't, like, I'm not complaining, don't get me wrong, I'm not, like, you know, being a baby about it, but once you play this long enough, and you're like, yay, I got all the generators, and then you're like, okay, I gotta spend another 45 minutes running back to the beginning of the game. It's just kind of a mixed bag in that regard. Okay. I have returned here. Okay. I think I know where I am. Yeah. Alright, I remember this room. A series of rooms. Duh. I like this area a lot. I like the polka dot floor, sort of muted colors. Okay, the thing about this level, I think I want to go this way. No, wait a minute. You can see that's where we were earlier. That's where the red door is, down there. A lot of bloom happening. I'm not sure why. Wait a minute. I made a circle. Let's go this way. thought this area had like a long hallway kind of section in it. Yeah, why isn't the music like playing? You see the speakers here? I think the music should be perpetual. I think it should happen. It should loop. Because now it's just quiet and it's the same old thing as it was before. Okay, here's one of the windows. Alright, that's another one of the rooms. I think that's a nice touch, having the windows like that. But if you find yourself like up on the upper level like I am, none of the doors to those rooms are on this level that I'm aware of. Like you have to make your way back down to the first level. Okay, here's a table. Might be a key here. Yeah, this is where this is what I was looking for. Unless I totally misremember how to play this level. Because man, I keep talking about it, but I thought the red key was towards the beginning. Okay, and there's the other one, the Lego world. There we go. This is one of those areas. Okay, this should be a key right here. Yep. That looked like a yellow key. That's what I was talking about. Oh yeah, it was connected to the red hallway. Okay. Or like you come into a room and there's just a table. That's the one I was thinking of, but I thought it was the red key. So we can go through here. I don't remember where the yellow door is, but I think it is nearby. Generally speaking, if you can find one of the keys, I think all of the doors connect to each other in some way, those rooms. I'm not 100% sure anymore, but I thought that was the case. I also thought it would have been a smart idea. Here's another key. Here's the green key. Okay. Or at least an interesting twist would be like to follow colors to the doors, like on the floor or on the wall or whatever. Like if the floor is yellow, you're on the path to the yellow door. Or vice versa. I don't think I'm going in the right way, though, at the moment. I feel like I'm looping. Wait a minute. Let's do this, yeah. Okay, big room. Shapes. Ooh, it's dark down here. I thought they were supposed to have improved some lighting in some areas. The lighting is very blown out now. That might be because of the filters I'm using. Not really sure. I know what I'm doing might seem very, very random where I'm running, but it kind of is. But just kind of have a different way of doing these kind of games. Right, this might be the red key. That looks like a key we already picked up. It was the blue key. So all 3 keys so far I've found in this area. That's interesting. This first part I think is just so easy to get lost in. Yeah, here we go. Okay, make my way back. We're down here. So yeah, trying to practice how to map all that out. Okay, here's the red key. Okay, by the spiral staircase. Now that we have the red key, though, we can potentially make our way back to beginning. Spiral. Let's go down here. Okay, we came in right. Okay, go this way. Whereas the beginning of the game, it's I think a little bit more purple. Yeah, here we go. Okay. So I think some of the color does give away kind of where you are, but not necessarily in relation to other areas. This is, I believe, the right way. I've been talking a lot in this video, but I'm having a good time. I do like the arrows telling me how to get back, though. Right, I have this key, so I have all the keys now. That's good. Here we are. Did the music bug out? I would expect when you walk into this room there to be music playing. Or some kind of tone or like revealing, like revelation kind of sound, like, whoa, look at this, you know, kind of thing. Maybe it hasn't happened yet, but I like this area. These rooms are great. The ones with the generators, so there's gonna be a generator in here somewhere. And you have to find it. I'm fairly certain now that I have all the keys that I can go between each of these rooms into the next one. I'm pretty sure they're connected. And I could be wrong, but... Oh, just look at this. I appreciate what this developer does. They have a really strong focus on level design, and I think they do a really good job with it. Now, it depends on what kind of liminal space sort of experience you're looking for. If you want the slow burn, super hyper giant level, really immerse yourself into the exploration side of things, this is the game for you. Now, there are other liminal space games that are a lot more linear or semi-linear, that have more horror focus or have monsters or entities in them, have more puzzles. And I'm not faulting this game for not being that way. Like I said, there's plenty of choices out there. The Complex Expedition is probably my favorite now. I just really like everything about that game, pretty much. This game is very, like I said, slow burn, a lot of running, a lot of taking in the environment. I think it's nice. It's good to see all the details and just the craftsmanship. These rooms are deceptively large as well, the key rooms. I should say area, it's not really a room, it's it's just a big area. I like to think about this game as it's like, if you were to like zoom out and look at the entirety of the level, how like weird that would look. There's some people on their Discord that have actually like drawn out the maps of some of the levels, at least for Dream Pools. I thought that was really cool. Finding this generator is kind of tough right now. I haven't seen it. I feel like I'm going in circles too. I feel like I just went down here. Alright, let's actually go back out here and go across the ways to the other side. The big room, so it'll take a minute to get there. Alright, we made it to the other side. I have a feeling the generator is in this area. Like it was last time. I think. Go to sleep. Got a little bit of ambience playing. I hear it. There we go. Ooh. I don't remember this place. I have no memory of this place. Gandalf said that. Oh, that's the elevator room. To leave the game, that's the last room you need to get into. I always wondered as well how you get up there. It has a rainbow on it, which makes me think it's connected to this level. There's, I think, a door on the other side of that balcony. I don't remember being able to hear that here. Ugh. Wow. So yeah, to find all the keys while just flat out sprinting through everything and to get into this room has taken about 40 minutes. And I still haven't activated the first generator. I'm just trying to put all of that into perspective, that's all. Not complaining. I just wish that ambient music was still playing, that's all. I just think it would help distract me from the fact that I'm constantly running around and hearing my own footsteps. I'm sensitive to that stuff, so maybe it's just me. Holy crap, I actually found my way out here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Cool. Look how cool this looks. Very, like, monolithic. Alright, cool. I've always wanted to find my way over here, because when I finished the level last time, I saw this up here, and I was like, how do you get there? I don't know if this is a secret or what. Bed. Yeah, I've never been here. This is completely different. Interesting. Where does this go? A little bit, I hear music again. This is a totally different place. This looks like where I need to be. Strange. I hear the generator. Alright, let's see if we can get down and circle back to where I heard it. Yeah, this way. Is it in the same spot? Yeah, it is. This is the same area where it was. I just don't remember it taking me forever to get there or that it connected to that balcony. Gosh. So, there is a way these doors connect, and is this one of them? Yes, see, this is the yellow door, and it's connected to this door. I like that they did that. So yeah, this immediately connects to the castle room. Look at that. That's my thumbnail on my first video. First video for this level is what I'm saying. Good music. Matches this place very well. See, I like how this music is continuing to play. I think that works really well. They kind of applied this sort of design to one part of the Eternal Suburbia level. Yeah, we came out the back here. There's a part in one of the towns where, as you go through these doors, it looks like kind of like the back rooms, and you have to find how they all connect or make a path out a certain way. You kind of have to be really observant to the houses and stuff around you to figure out which door to pick. God, it's so dark. Ooh. What's behind the curtain? Can't remember which one of these castles has the key or the generator. Oh, I hear the generator. So it's in this castle. Look how unbelievably dark it is in here. Wow. Here it is. Nice. Okay, and now we need to make our way out of this area, which can be done by... I don't remember this. I don't remember there being a giant door here. Not that I necessarily explored every square... Wow, I don't remember this at all. Wow, okay. Well, like, you know, when we were looking out one of the windows earlier and we could see the castle room, that's one of the castles where you have to kind of look around the room and say, well, this castle has nothing connected to it, so you go through the castle to the other side, and that gets you to where that window was. I don't remember this area, so... This obviously connects to the green room, which is good. So we'll make our way into this area. Nice. Making pretty good progress. I don't remember this place being so gigantic. What in the world? Huh. Interesting. This has that white door. Okay, I know where we are. I just don't remember it connecting that way, I guess. Is this still technically the green room? Wait. I think this would be a different room. I don't know. Yeah, I'm overthinking a lot of this. You know, make our way through these things. Apparently this area had some overhauls done to it, some changes and fixes. Tell you what, remember this area very well. We're able to make it out though, so gotta find the generator, which wait a minute. Let's go this way. Okay. This definitely looks different. I don't remember there being just this giant neon green play area like this. Do you know the generator was kind of tricky to find here? It's not like that's any different from the other areas, but... This is very different. I like the music here too, it's great. I don't get why there wasn't music playing in the first area. That doesn't make sense to me. Unless it was just a bug or something, I don't know. Is there any point of me coming up here? Oh, a little tunnel over there. Go this way. There we go. I want to see what's in these tunnels. Can I go in them? Can. I literally can't see, so we're just gonna back up. Oh god. Help. There we go. Hey, where'd the music go? I'll stop harping on that. Oh, here's some. We got some more playing. This area looks much better. I mean, of course, like I said, I have the filters on and everything now, but excuse me. This does look, I think, more complete, like more finished from my memory. I can just get out of here. Definitely more of a focus on it being a maze now. How in the heck? I don't think I want to be up. I think I want to go down. Another door. Confused. Guess they don't call it a maze for nothing, huh? There we go. Now, I haven't heard a generator, so I assume we continue on. That's the pastel room. I don't want to go to. I heard a door open. Or something. I heard something squeak. Like it sounded like a door. That was really weird. Like right when I got up to the tunnel. This area is super confusing. I really like how this looks, though. Oh, this carpet's wild. Look at that. It's pretty great, though. Alright, generator's in here. I hear it. I think we still need the red room. There it is. My god, I can't see. Right, or did we start in the red room? I can't remember now. So we started in the sky room, right? And then we activated the one in the castle room, and then we got this one, the mazes. I don't remember how we want to reconnect to stuff. Maybe I should go back to that pastel room door. Pastel, however you want to say that. Alright, well, I finally made it back to this door. I should have gone with my instinct. I went and got myself lost in the mazes for like 30 minutes, so here we are. We're back here. Lordy. That was an adventure. I just could not get myself out of that place. Not think that would trouble me so much. So glad we have these arrows now, but I still think I need to find the red door. If I'm not mistaken. Maybe it's easier if I just go back to the beginning and start from there. Here it is. Nice. Progress. Okay, well, we need to find the last generator. Great music. I also don't remember how you get to the elevator room. I guess it's through the generator door that... Right, okay, duh. The door we need to open, turning on all the generators. That makes sense. Now, to remember where this generator is, it's a whole different thing. The area is quite large. I know there's a door somewhere around here, though. There it is. Nice. I know a little bit about this game. It's so easy to get lost, though. I like this area a lot. It's one of my favorites. Like an old wooden track, you know, that you snap together to little trains and stuff on. I like that idea. I like the carpet. All of it works together really well. It's quite expansive. Can't remember which way we go. I think I hear the generator. I heard something. Yeah, I hear it. There it is. Nice. Yeah, those were all the generators. I think it's probably safe to go back the way we came. And then make our way to the generator door. And then get ourselves out of here. heard one of those doors, door open again. I don't know what's doing that. It sounds just like us. Maybe it's an old sound they used for doors. Where as soon as you open the door, it makes like a squeaking sound. Like the door handle or hinges or something squeaking. It's twice I've heard that. Never noticed that before. Very distinct sound. That's why it stands out to me. Strange. I wonder with this developer if they just decided to add a couple little odds and ends, you know, with the update and just didn't say. Just to catch us off guard. It sounds like something they would do. Okay, we're back here in the pastel room. I heard that door squeak a couple more times. Don't know if it's the game thinking it's the doors are closing behind us or something. It's really strange, though. Escape room. This is it. Yeah, it's almost like the doors are closing behind us, but it doesn't happen all the time. Huh. Also, one more achievement I need to get in this game, and it's finding the red rooms in the dream pools. The red pools, or whatever they're called. And according to one of my last playthroughs, someone commented that I was really close to it. So, jeez, dude. What is your problem? That actually caught me off guard. I don't remember that being there. Wait, I'm confused now. Okay. Must have picked a different path last time. It just goes back here, yeah. Okay. Huh. You can hear the elevator. I really like that you can hear the elevators. It's a nice touch. Very subtle. There we go. That was weird. Thank you. Come back soon. Don't think I will. I've wondered what this image is. I don't really understand it. Just to me, it seems like it has some kind of significance, but I'm just not sure what it is. It's like 3 red flowers, 3 yellow flowers, 3 purple flowers, and it's like these, like, it almost looks like a plant, but like almost like roads, because there's like little houses there too. And maybe I'm overthinking that, but it's just an odd detail is all. Kind of super secret, crazy Easter egg. 188. There we go. Level complete. That wasn't so bad this time. It just, I got myself lost in the maze room. I remember there being, like, knocking like that. That was strange. What in the world? Huh. Alrighty then. All right, I'm back in the main menu where I'll basically go over my general thoughts. I think my rating for this level will stay the same, which was at very good the last time I played this. I almost want to say it's more good than very good, because even with the additional music, I wish it was just implemented in a little bit more efficient way, where I guess a better way to say it is I wish the music was just more consistent throughout, mostly in the generator levels. Also noticed we didn't even go to the Lego level this time somehow, which I find strange, but I don't know how I ended up skipping that entirely. But anyways, I think it's a solid level. I mean, everything about this game, all the levels I think are great in their own right. And the only reason I harp so much on the music, or there being more like atmospheric sort of ambience, is because, like I said, there's a lot of running around and just listening to footsteps. And I just think the music and ambience would sort of detract from that and distract you a little bit more, and just sort of build the weirdness a little bit better. But overall, it's still a good time, and I really like the improvements to the maze area, more or less. It's, I think, far more complex from what I remember and what I was watching of my previous playthrough. Unless I'm overthinking that, it seemed far more complex, which I think is fine, but this level could definitely take a lot of time to get through. You have to have a lot of patience, like the game tells you at the beginning, but overall, I would say still the level is fine. I don't have any problems with it in general, other than just, I think the game would benefit more from having more ambience and more music. I like the music that they added. In some areas it played the whole time, and some areas it stopped playing and didn't loop anymore, and I wish it continued to loop. But I do like that they added it and that they were open to that feedback. I'm sure I'm not the only person who's mentioned that, but I'm also still kind of mixed on the idea of the keys being a part of the level. On one end, it does encourage you to explore the level to find the keys, but at the same time, I think it adds a lot of bloat to the level and makes it just far more time consuming than it probably should be. Depends, like I said, on what you're looking for in a liminal space game. Do you want to take a really long time to really get into this? Of course, I'm sprinting through the game too. Imagine if you were just to walk through this game, if you wanted to just soak everything in and really observe every single room, every single environment. You could be doing this for a really, really long time. But if you're into that, I think that's great. I just sometimes wonder if how much more effective some of these levels would be if they're a little bit more condensed, a little bit more hyper-focused, rather than them being like ever sprawling. But like I said, there's other games like that out there that can kind of scratch that itch. So I'm not saying they should necessarily change any of their direction on level design going forward. It just makes me think. That's why I'm definitely excited for the hotel level, because it looked like it's going to be very like room by room sort of experience, being in a hotel sort of environment. I'm sure there's some secrets and some strange going-ons in that as well to sort of mix it up. But I think being able to see each of these rooms that they showcased in the trailer for the upcoming level really sparked my interest on how unique it's going to be. And while I like everything about this level, like I said, it is enormous, and I wonder if the keys being removed would actually be a good thing. And like I said, I think it'd be an interesting idea to have it as an option. I don't know if it would necessarily hurt the level not having the keys. That's just my 2 cents on that. I still had a good time with it. I guess I'm still a little mixed on the implementation of music. I wish it was just a little bit more. I wish it looped more in certain areas and there was just more ambience in general, but that's just a personal nitpick. It's not the end of the world, but I still enjoyed the level a lot, and I had a good time replaying it, even though I got a little frustrated getting lost in the maze section. I just really like the visual appeal of this level and all these levels, but I guess sometimes I wish I could sort of take smaller bites of the levels rather than having a million interconnecting hallways and rooms. I wish each of the levels sometimes were just a little bit more condensed, so that every time I come across something new, it feels fresh and I don't feel so worn out from having to traverse the level. But anyways, I'm glad I replayed this and, you know, checked out the update and everything. The game still kind of struggles on my computer. I don't remember it being that way before, but they updated to like Unreal Engine 5.6 or something like that, and I'm glad I played with the filters turned on. I guess I didn't realize I had them turned off before. The game definitely has a very nice found footage appeal with the filters turned on, so I recommend you do that unless it's hard on your eyes or something. But overall, a solid level, and I hope going forward they continue to experiment and adjust their approach to having ambience and music throughout, especially in key locations. And I wish if you're going to add that kind of stuff to the levels, that they loop or continue to play, which they did for the most part in this level, but some areas I would hear music play and then it would just stop, and I didn't really like that personally. Overall, definitely something they can work on, and not really worried about it too much. It's just the way I see it. But anyways, I'm looking forward to the next level coming out here soon. We're going to definitely play that and check it out for ourselves. I'm really excited about that, so keep an eye out. But anyways, tell me what you think in the comments below. Do you agree or disagree with me? Do you have anything to add? Do you just want to say hi? Let me know what's up. Don't forget to check the pinned comment below for the links to everything, and go play this game for yourself and form your own opinion. And if you'd like to support my channel, hit subscribe, leave a like, comment, and share the video. I'd greatly appreciate that. And I will have links to my socials in the description if that interests you. And I thank you for watching my video. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I think that's all I have to say about it. So thanks for hanging out with me, and don't forget,